Says, to the stunt flyer who was flying through our rec garden so low you could have been picking buds. I think your flying machine is cool, but if you decide to do more stunt flying through gardens that I am responsible for, I will consider it a challenge to see if I can knock you out of the air? Not sure how the law works, but I bet if you hit the ground it will be trespassing. And if I hit you with a rock, that flying machine will be flying me around and you will be throwing rocks at me. Pacific Northwest. Once again, we are mobbing through some trees, and I got in trouble. I upset somebody, I got myself in trouble, kind of, not really. And I want to talk about it, and I want to talk about respect in the flying community and why I was wrong. We got a problem. Our rap music isn't loud enough. Ah, there we go.
Hop in the whip and we bend in the corner. Show me a worthy opponent. Cream of the crop, get the cross in the morning. Don't lose your life on the corner. Anything extra, we count it as bonus. Less than the truth, we calling it phony. Lord to God, don't switch on the homie. Guarding the family, I'm keeping it on me. Look at the reaper, I said it was paid. I follow his mask by reading his ways. Ain't losing the war, if we losing the fade. They ask what it costs. Lost my.
So, if you recall, in the last episode, I went flying around through some cannabis farms. FBI, this is a raid. Oh, that is for sure marijuana. Look at all that. And I got corrected because I called it marijuana. But apparently that's not what you call weed. And if you recall, at the end of the episode, I flew through a farm. Pretty impressed by all these farms, like the attention to detail, the quality, the layout. The thing looks like a legit, proper farm, and I got so excited I flew down low through one to check it out. The guy filmed me, and he was giving me like a fist pump, like a stoke. When I flew by, he even hollered something to me, but I don't know exactly what he said. I didn't think anything of it. I was like, sweet. Then, a couple days later, after the video's out, I get a text from Mo of a screenshot one of his friends sent me from a grower's Facebook group. Feels so good in the morning. It's like you're not quite awake, and then you just go inverted on a piece of fabric before the sun rises, and you're awake. I gotta show you this screenshot. First, we gotta do a little. What this thing says from Todd. He says, to the stunt flyer who was flying through our rec garden so low you could have been picking buds. I think your flying machine is cool, but if you decide to do more stunt flying through gardens that I am responsible for, I will consider it a challenge to see if I can knock you out of the air? Not sure how how the law works, but I bet if you hit the ground, it will be trespassing. And if I hit you with a rock, that flying machine will be flying me around and you will be throwing rocks at me. This is tricky, right? Because this dude literally threatened me, and I'm not gonna do anything about it. But I want to talk about the law a little bit. I will consider it a challenge to knock you out of the air. Alright, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room here. I myself, Judson Graham, was wrong, in my opinion, for flying that low through this guy's farm. So here's the thing that most people kind of forget, they miss. You don't own the airspace above your house. So technically, as long as I don't touch the ground with my feet or otherwise, I can be 1 inch off of it, and it's not trespassing. The flip side of that is I don't want to be disrespectful like I did and fly so low that it interrupts or causes grief for somebody else, which is what I did. And that is wrong. So I'm not at all advocating you go fly through wheat farms. I'm not going to go do that again. That wasn't the right thing to do. However, I'm pretty sure threatening harm to another person or an aircraft, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't know, somebody tell me the law. Maybe you can do that in Oregon. But if you threw a rock at me and I fell out of the air and crashed on your property, you'd be at fault, bro. I would not be trespassing. It would be technically an emergency landing, and you could probably get some like attempted manslaughter there. I think we're both kind of in the wrong a little bit. I definitely flew a little bit outside the scope of what I think was acceptable, got excited in the moment. Dude from Facebook got a little bit too excited, saying he's gonna throw a rock at me and steal my flying machine. It doesn't work like that. I hope you don't throw a rock at my flying machine, because that would hurt my feelings, and I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. That's kind of the situation I ran into. I'm gonna try to reach out to the guy and apologize. Don't be like that. Number one rule is don't be a dick, and I was kind of a dick there.
Yeah, I'm just vibing. Hey, coolin', sippin' on Kool-Aid, ain't tryna hurt nobody. Yeah, some folks out here really looking like Bevo Light. Pride swelling up their head, bigger than they whole body. That's gonna be a problem. Selfish, just tried to get some mileage. Had to change my ways, cause I was out here wildin'. Making dumb decisions, used to be so constant. Hey, but God was out here watching my back, had to fix my noggin. Ooh.
So wrapping this one up, I just wanted to address that I was wrong. Kind of just admit that publicly, but also show the other side of how people react, like getting threats and the like. I hope that other people in the community, if they have a situation like this, even if they are in the wrong, do come forward and say something like this. Just admit publicly that I messed up. Because from this, we can all learn how to be a better self-governing ultralight community. Also, this is not Oregon. See you next week.
It ain't tryna hurt nobody. Yeah, some folks out here really looking like Bevo Light. Pride swelling up their head, bigger than they whole body. That's gonna be a problem. Selfish, just tried to get some mileage. Had to change my ways, cause I was out here wildin'. Making dumb decisions, used to be so constant. Hey, but God was out here watching my back, had to fix my noggin. Ooh.